So this is my UFC 291 picks. Want to go over these for people that like to gamble on the fights. So my first pick is going to go to Matthew Semelsberger. He's a negative 205 favorite. I'm going to probably not bet on this fight. Euros Medic. He's also really good. He's only lost once by submission. But yeah, I just could see Semelsberger pulling this one off. Like I said, not going to put money on this one. So next fight, Miranda Maverick. And I think she could possibly even win by sub because she has 6 submission wins, 0 submission losses, 5 decision losses though. But she's fighting Priscilla Cacciohea. She's a knockout artist, but she has 2 submission losses. That's why I could see Miranda winning by sub. Probably still not going to put money on this one, but I think Miranda Maverick's going to get it done. Next fight, CJ Vergara. So probably not going to put money on this one either. He has no KO losses. I could see him beating Vinicius by KO or winning by decision. So I could see CJ winning. But you go to Vinicius, and he's got tons of knockouts, 2 KO losses, lost by decision in his last fight. Had a bunch of knockouts, though, before that. But I'm going to go with CJ Vergara. He's 7-0 on knockouts, 0 losses on knockouts. So that's the pick for that fight. Next fight, Jake Matthews. Now, he's a pretty damn good fighter. I think they switched his opponent, and I don't know if it's like updated yet, but it's against Darius Flowers. Darius Flowers, he's only has Contender Series experience. He did win by a TKO submission to slam in the first round. And it was against a mirand Gagalaz. I don't know how to some of these names are so crazy. But this guy's a pretty good fighter too. His only knockout loss came from Darius. But Jake Matthews, having the amount of experience he has in the UFC and the people who he's faced killers. I could see Jake Matthews getting this one done, and I could see him possibly winning by submission. But Darius seems like a good fighter, but the amount of the type of competition Jake Matthews has fought is just different. So I'm going with Jake Matthews with the possibility of getting a sub. Next fight, Roman Kopylov. So 10-2, 9 knockout wins, 0 knockout losses, 1 sub loss, and 1 decision loss. But I could see Roman getting it done. I'm not going to put any money on this fight. But, yeah, I say Roman Kopylov. And he's a negative 250 favorite. But the guy he's fighting, Claudio Ribeiro, he's 11-1, 11 knockout wins, 1 knockout loss. And he's a killer, so Probably not going to put any money on this, but I'm going to give it to Roman Kopylov. I think he could get it done just because he has no knockout losses. So, next fight, Derrick Lewis. Get rid of that. So, I think Derrick Lewis, he hasn't won in a minute, but he's been fighting nothing but murderers. Every single guy he's fought is just great fighters. And has a ton of knockout wins, 7 knockout losses. He's fighting Marcos Rogero de Lima. This guy has 14 knockouts with 1 KO loss. Hasn't fought the level of competition. They have a common opponent in Blagoy Ivanov. So Vergara has a decision loss to Blagoy. And Derrick beat Blagoy by decision. So I'm going to give Derrick the edge in this fight, and I think he can get it done. And possibly he could win by KO or possibly decision. But I'm saying Derrick Lewis. The Black Beast got this. Gabriel Bonfim and the Bonfim brothers getting a lot of attention because they're both pretty great fighters. So Gabriel Bonfim is 14-0. 3 KOs, 11 submission wins. And these guys have been just killing people. But he's fighting Trevin Giles, and Trevin Giles is 16-4. Yeah, I'm giving this one to Gabriel. And just because he has so many submission wins, I think he could get it done by sub or possibly knock him out. So I'm going to give this one to Gabriel Bonfim. Next fight, Kevin Holland. He's fighting Michael Chiesa. So last time Holland fought was April 8th, 2023. Michael Chiesa hasn't fought in nearly 2 years. He's fought some good competition. Kevin Holland, he's fought killers. Kazmat, Stephen Thompson, Tim Means, all these guys, they're all killers. So, just looking at it, I could see Kevin Holland winning this, and I could see him possibly winning by KO. He's not horrible on the ground. You can see Chiesa 10-4, 6-3. But I'm going to give this one to Kevin Holland. I think he can get it done by KO. So we'll see what happens there. Next fight, Bobby Green. Bobby Green, he's fighting Tony Ferguson. So I'm probably not going to put any money on this fight. And both guys are good fighters. Tony Ferguson, he's had a couple losses for actually a couple years now. So he's been just losing. But fighting really good fighters. But I'm going to go with the controversial. I think Tony Ferguson could win, but I'm not going to put any money on it. So make what you will of that. Next fight, Michael Pereira. Michael Pereira is fighting Stephen Thompson. Michael Pereira's fought a bunch of great competition. Obviously, Stephen Thompson, we all know him. But, I think Michael Pereira has been fighting a lot better lately. And just checking out things, I think Michael Pereira can get this one done. I don't have any particular fashion he's going to get it done in, but I think Michael Pereira can get this one done. Next fight, Jan Blachowicz. He's fighting Alex Pereira. Now, Jan Blachowicz has lost to Glover Teixeira. Glover Teixeira is Alex Pereira's training partner. I'm not going to put any money on this fight, but I think Alex Pereira could get it done just because Glover's his training partner. Glover beat Jan. So there's that possibility Pereira could get done. He's moving up, though, to light heavyweight from middleweight, so it's his first fight at light heavyweight. But I think Alex Pereira could get it done, but I'm not going to put any money on this because Jan's a monster, and same with Alex. Anything could happen. But I'm going to give Alex the edge just because he trains with Glover, and Glover beat Jan. And the last fight of the card, Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Now, Justin Gaethje Justin Gaethje lost to Porier already, and I think it was pretty one-sided, the fight from what I remember. So I'm gonna just give this fight to Dustin Poirier, and I'm gonna say he can win by knockout because he already beat Gaethje by knockout. But Gaethje could be coming back for that revenge, and things I've read saying that Justin Gaethje has been doing a little bit better on his stand-up, not as like sloppy, more technical. But Dustin Poirier has been on some next-level stuff, and he's fought great competition. Lost to Charles Oliveira, but just the way he's been fighting, man, the way this guy boxes is amazing. So I think that Dustin Poirier can get this done, and I would say possibly by knockout. And that's the entire card, and those are my picks. So usually I'm pretty accurate, and hope everyone wins some money off of my picks. So take it easy, guys.